It's a great day, my amazing CEOs. Welcome to the CEO Sales Huddle. Thanks for allowing us to broadcast into your home or into your office. We certainly appreciate it. You have choices and you choose to be with us so you can build your 8-figure sales department, which allows you not only to be profitable, but to impact lives and have all the financial resources you need to execute the vision you have for the people you were called to serve. So every single morning we get started, we like to share a case study because we have a philosophy. And our philosophy is success leaves clues. And it's not a new idea, but boy, if someone else has done it, isn't it much easier for us to step right into it and do it as well? So we're going to start off this morning with a case study because someone else has already walked in the sand. The footprints are already there. We're going to look at a CEO. We're going to look at what's worked for them in their sales department and apply best principles to us, and also some things that didn't work so well, so we can avoid those pitfalls as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Rip Pruisken loved his stroopwafel, which was a tasty treat from the Netherlands. But when he moved to the U.S. for college, he found that most Americans had never heard of it. This was a problem because he believed everyone should experience the joy of a stroopwafel. So he decided to introduce this delicious snack to the U.S. market. But he faced the challenge of making it popular and successful in a new country. Does that sound very familiar to you as an entrepreneur, as a CEO? So Rip and his friend Marco DeLon started Rip Van right out of college, focusing initially on selling their stroopwafels at college cafes. However, they quickly realized that selling snacks wasn't as straightforward as they thought. An interesting fact is that during the COVID pandemic, they began to build their e-commerce presence, which allowed them to have direct conversations with the people who wanted their product, the folks who were eating the candy, the people who were buying it. So this shift opened up new opportunities to offer a range of better for you snacks and test new ideas based on consumer feedback and trends. And to make their stroopwafels a hit, Rip and Marco decided to make them healthier by reducing sugar, increasing fiber. Now, this strategy was driven by their understanding of what the consumer wanted, what the ideal customer needed, and it also was in harmony with a growing trend of healthier eating. They also expanded their market by selling to tech companies and eventually entering large retailers like Costco. This approach is similar to having a robust sales strategy. Just like Rip Van needed a plan to make their product stand out, businesses need a solid sales system to grow and succeed. By focusing on innovation and being aligned, Rip Van was able to adapt and thrive in a competitive market. So what's my big takeaway for you as you're listening? It's the importance of having a clear sales strategy, sales structure, and sales system, and being adaptable. See, Rip and Marco's success came from understanding their market, listening to their customers, and being willing to innovate. For CEOs and business leaders, the lesson here is always to be ready for improvement. Your offering and expand your reach. Having a strong sales system in place can help you grow your revenue and be profitable and make a positive impact at the exact same time. You do that, and you will see your sales go up, 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 and away. And every morning as we get started, my name is Shay Brown again. I want to welcome you to the CEO Sales Huddle. I always like to start off with the CEO mantra. And I believe that the CEO has a core mantra. And it's a mantra that you should have every morning as a CEO. When you get up and look at your plan, you should say these 3 words. And these 3 words are focus on sales, focus on sales, focus on sales. When you get up and you look at your list of things to do as a CEO, the number 1 item I want on there as a CEO is to focus on sales. Now, and to do that, and the reason for that, the big why is if you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. Sales is the oxygen for every great business in history. Without sales, there's always more money going out than there is coming in. The point I want to make, and I want to land strongly, is selling is serious, serious, serious business. And we also go over and look at what is our pledge to the sales department as a CEO? And our pledge is I will learn, I will earn, and I will return. And we like to say these three words so that it's so near and dear to us as a pledge. Go ahead and repeat after me. I have to learn something new in order to earn new revenue from current clients. In order to get existing clients to return, I must learn, I must earn, and I must return. And then we go over and say, okay, got that, Shay. What's the objective? We're here. Why are we here? What are we looking to accomplish? What works best for us? Well, we got three objectives. They don't change. Not recently anyway. The first one is we want to check out the sales progress. What's going on in the sales department? I want you to slow down and take a look at just your sales department and then address any roadblocks that are in the sales department and then understand the 5 sales pillars that every CEO needs in order to be successful. Sales pillar number 1, you must have a one-page CEO sales plan. Sales pillar number 2 is you must understand your CEO sales cycle. Number 3, you must focus on the sales message that you're delivering as a CEO. It's one thing to have a message. It's another thing to have a sales message. And then number 3, and most importantly, is you must look at your CEO sales dashboard. What gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. And then we tune in on our sales team and make sure we're building the sales team. We're growing the sales team. We're making the sales we need in order to be successful. As you're watching right now, you can see me and I can't see you. And I would love to tune in with you. Love to see what you're up to. So do me a favor if you would. Take a moment and just look right below the video and put hashtag I'm here. If you're watching live and you're here right now and this is live, go ahead and hit hashtag I'm here. Hashtag I'm here is the bat signal that you're in this conversation. You showed up, you're here. It's just a way of tuning in. And then for those folks that are watching and you can't, maybe you're listening to the podcast. Maybe you're out there right now on demand. Maybe right now you're on one of our syndicated platforms. You can hit on over now to over to @IamCheBrown on social media, at symbol IAM Che Brown. Once you get over to @IamCheBrown, drop me a DM and let me know you're in this conversation, you're here, and that's important. The question I get asked all the time is, why the CEO Sales Huddle? And the CEO Sales Huddle is a place where CEOs gather to understand how to sell more faster. The big why, because you're looking for sales growth. The big why as a CEO is you need accountability for the sales department. The big why for the CEO is you're looking for consistency in the sales department. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. And having said that, what do most people struggle with most? They struggle for consistency. So we get together every morning for 15 minutes a day. Now you might say, Shay, why? Why 15 minutes? Why are we getting together for 15 minutes? Well, there's an obvious reason why. And the obvious reason why we get together for 15 minutes is that there are 1,440 minutes in every day. So we slow down to take 1% of our day, 15 minutes. 1% of the day, 15 minutes. 1% of the day, how many minutes is it again? 15. Because we have an outcome. An outcome is to generate an extra $100,000. So you take whatever you're earning now and you layer extra $100,000 a month over and beyond whatever you're earning today of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. And then you ask yourself a question. How would your life be different? What would you do differently? Now, to make this a reality, we created something called the CEO Sales Dashboard. Now, the CEO Sales Dashboard was created because I needed to create something that you could use, a tool, a resource. I needed a structure that you could put in place, not a strategy, but a structure. And then above that structure, I needed a system. See, there's a big difference. A lot of folks have a strategy. They have a strategy for their life. They want to live healthy. That's a strategy. They have a structure. They can buy a gym membership. But they don't have a system to be consistent. That's the missing piece there. And so to do that, we create the CEO Sales. Now, the CEO Sales dashboard looks something like this. You can go download it if you want right now. And once you download it, it's going to look just like this. And you can see an Excel sheet. And you would go on the right-hand side, you see the key categories: leads, appointments, offers, deals, repeat business. There's only 5. You got a lot of things to worry about as a CEO, a lot. But I'm going to ask you to check in on 5 key areas. These are the core areas. And then you can go look at today's date. So you can go find today's date. You can go across and you ask yourself, okay, let's say we did a drill down just in leads. Shay, why are we doing this? Well, what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. So we're going to get better at managing it. So let's go ahead and take a look at that now if we can. And let's say we looked at leads. I want you to take a look. How many new leads went into your CRM? And then from that, how many of those leads were qualified leads? How many of those leads were engaged leads? How many of those leads were referrals? What gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. Now, as we do that, I want you to slow down for a moment, and we're going to go celebrate some wins. We're going to look at what's working, where we've been successful. How has that really impacted us? We're going to celebrate wins because here's what I believe. Powerful people ask powerful questions because questions steer focus. And in this life, we get what you focus on. So we looked at the core part. Now we're going to say, okay, I looked at the dashboard and there's some things I'm really positive about. Let's go take a look at those right now and see. Number one, what are you most proud of in the sales department yesterday? What was your biggest accomplishment yesterday in the sales department? What do you want to brag about today? You just can't wait to come on here and brag and say, yeah, I want to brag about this. This is what I'm really pleased about. What do you want to brag about? Powerful people ask powerful questions because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get exactly what you focus on. So let's go to the other side. Every day is not rainbows, cupcakes, and unicorns. Let's take a look at some of the challenges we really had in the department. And what can we do about those challenges? Powerful people ask powerful questions because questions steer focus. Number one, what was your biggest roadblock yesterday in the sales department? What's preventing you today from moving forward in the sales department? And what's the one thing, slow down and think about it. Slow down, seriously. And what's the one thing that you can do? It's on you. You would say right now, it's on me. Go ahead and say that after me. It's on me. Go ahead and write that down now. You control it. It's on you. My message of the day is focus on sales. My message of the day is focus on sales and focus on the activity, not the results. See, results take as long as results take. And sometimes you get paid today and sometimes you get paid tomorrow. But when you focus on the right activities, you always get the right results. So focus on activities that you need to focus on in order to take your business to the next level. You do that, and you will see your sales go up, and away. With that being said, my name is Che Brown, host of the CEO Sales Huddle. You're amazing. You're incredible. You've got what it takes. You're going to go out there and you're going to impact humanity. You're going to make a difference. But we're going to make sure with the sales department, you have the revenue to be profitable as well because your best is still yet to come. I'm out. See you on the other side. God bless. Peace.